we make a decent attempt to pick the correct hues for our rooms. Emergency clinics are painted white to give a feeling of tidiness and cleanliness, and pink as jails are accepted to lessen hostility. These ascribes credited to hues have a place with Western culture. So do hues truly have any impact on conduct? Research on this issue yields complex and at times opposing outcomes. The most contemplated red shading is regularly contrasted with blue and green. The accompanying hypothesis is advanced: in the event that you accomplish any work you do in a specific shading condition, you will start to connect that shading with a specific inclination or conduct after some time. For instance, the amendments made by the instructor in red all through your school life will consistently make you partner red with risk. The way that harmful natural products are for the most part red likewise fortifies this recognition. Blue, then again, brings out a more settled circumstance as it is connected with viewing the ocean or taking a gander at the tremendous sky. The shade of imagination is blue after numerous past and complex outcomes. Analysts from the College of English Columbia in 2009 attempted to locate a last response to this issue. PCs were given different ability tests by giving PCs with blue, red and impartial shading screens. In the PC with red screen, it was seen that the subjects would be advised to bring about the memory and revision readings of the works, expecting them to see subtleties. However, the blue screens gave better outcomes in the abilities requiring imagination. The specialists inferred that red gave a message of shirking and guided the subjects to be progressively cautious, while the blue had the contrary impact by pushing to think all the more unreservedly. Starting peer review, they recommended that rooms where prudent and avoidant works are done in organizations, for example, research centers or schools, can be painted in red, and rooms utilized for inventiveness works can be painted in blue. Cautioning or enthusiasm. Be that as it may, in a comparative report directed with a bigger gathering in 2014, the impact of hues vanished. In the principal study, while 69 individuals were included, 263 subjects were utilized in the enhanced one, and it was seen that the foundation shading didn't have any kind of effect. In another investigation, subjects were offered wafers on 2 distinct plates and were informed that they could eat as much as they needed to respond to inquiries regarding its taste. The subject set the saltines introduced on the red plate less, and this was ascribed to the red notice and threat message highlight. In any case, when a similar investigation was rehashed at another college, the contrary outcomes were acquired. Pink wards it is in reality progressively hard to look at the impact of hues than you might suspect. Possibly the hues don't make the impacts we credit to them. In any case, the possibility of the impact of hues is built up to such an extent that a few detainment facilities in the USA, Britain, Switzerland, Germany, Poland and Austria paint their ward in a particular shade of pink. 20% of the jails in Switzerland have in any event one pink cell. It is conceivable to call this shade pink, which is formally called Cookmill Operator Pink. These 2 American naval officials, who named the shading, were the first to explore the impact of pink on detainees and convicts. In the investigations led on prisoners in 1979, it was presumed that the detainees who were indicated pink and blue cards were squeezed by their arms, and the individuals who were demonstrated pink cards opposed less. This exploration, which isn't logical, was rehashed in various ways, yet information to fortify the conviction that pink had a hostility-decreasing impact was not accessible. Truth be told, the hues didn't have any effect. There are even some who contend that pink may make a feeling of maiming in detainees because of the far-reaching supposition that pink is regularly a female shading. Perhaps the hues truly impact the conduct. In any case, until this point in time, nobody has had the option to demonstrate these impacts reliably. Possibly the hues don't have any effect. There is a requirement for better investigations to place the specific point in such manner. Until hues end up being compelling or inadequate, it appears that the shading determination in our rooms will stay a matter of individual taste and comprehension of craftsmanship.